We both work regular jobs, which means we have limited time off, and for us, every single travel day counts. We've been missing adventures, so after 4 nights in Bangkok, we flew south to Phuket to trade city life for national parks and water. We stayed longer, but we only gave ourselves 2 full days to actually explore, and we had to use them well. Phuket is known for its beaches, massages, and island hopping. The landscapes here are unique enough to have been used in movies like James Bond's The Man with the Golden Gun.
Are you ready, Monsieur Bond?
Ready?
And that other one with Leonardo DiCaprio. That set our expectations pretty high. After a very long journey, we finally made it to Phuket. So we've just checked into our hotel and the view here is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this view. And we've got a jacuzzi here. Here we've got Dennis.
He comes with the room.
He comes with the room. Yep, that's why it's so expensive. What do you think of the room, Dennis?
Excellent.
Excellent. Nice. We arrived at our resort just after sunset, which was unlucky timing because our room faced the sunset and we missed it completely. We did, however, book an extra night for relaxing at the resort, so we still had hope to catch it some other day. But that's not what this episode is about. It's 7:30 a.m. and today we are going to explore the James Bond Islands. The next morning, we headed out early for our first tour, Phang Bay with James Bond Island. We were picked up at the hotel and driven to the pier where a large boat was waiting for us. The tour company referred to it as a big boat, which was accurate, although it didn't really tell us what type of boat it was. Most of this tour takes place inside Phang Bay National Park. The bay is known for its tall limestone formations rising straight out of the water. These are called karst formations and they are created over millions of years as limestone dissolves through water erosion. They're very steep, very vertical, and very different from anything we'd seen before. Our first stop was canoeing through the sea caves at Pileh Island. Each canoe comes with a paddler who navigates through a series of caves and narrow passages. Some sections were low enough that we had to lie completely flat in order to get through. The caves eventually opened into a hidden lagoon inside the island, where we were able to canoe for a bit before heading back out. Yeah, so I don't know how good the audio is on this camera, but we are on this canoe in the middle of the island and we just went through these beautiful caves. I think we're just waiting for the tides to come up a little bit more for us to go through a different cave passage, but in the meantime we're just floating in this paradise basically. And we got back onto the boat. We still have a few more islands to visit today. It's almost 12 o'clock now, but it's still early in the day. And I think there is like 2 other stops or so. 1 more kayaking maybe, if I understood it correctly. So today we'll be visiting the James Bond Island. Apparently it's some island that was featured in one of the James Bond movies. Honestly, I feel like any island here could be featured in any movie because it's just so beautiful. And we've got Dennis. Later in the tour, we did a similar canoeing route at Hon Island. The cave systems are different on each island, so it didn't really feel repetitive. Sea cave canoeing ended up being one of our favorite activities on the entire trip. like me to stick your legs out. These caves are just so low, we have to lie down every time we pass through a cave. Lunch was included and it was served on the boat along with snacks, coffee and tea. While we were sailing, the crew also prepared a traditional Thai dessert on board, which was really impressive given the limited space. The main stop of the tour was James Bond Island. Its actual name is Koh Tapu and is typically viewed from the nearby Khao Ping Khan Island. It's probably the most recognizable rock formation in Thailand. Swimming around the area is allowed within certain limits, so I went in the water, but I turned back just before I could circle the island because I wasn't quite sure how much time we had left. We've just finished exploring the James Bond Island and I went for a little swim. Almost swam up to the famous rock. Really cool place. It's a national park. On the way back, we made another swim stop and then later watched Bamini kites flying alongside the boat and grabbing food directly from the water. They're very efficient and clearly experienced with tour boats. It's the next day, 6:45 a.m. and today we are going to be exploring Phi Phi Islands. Or is it Phi Phi Islands? I'm not sure, but I'm just waiting for Dennis to get ready and just relaxing here on the balcony of our room, and honestly the view is so beautiful. Let me show you. Look at that. Look how cool that is. It's absolutely unbelievable. The next day we headed out for a second tour, this time to the Phi Phi Islands. These islands are farther away and in the opposite direction from Phang Bay, so instead of a big boat we took a smaller, faster one. We've made it onto our first island and it's like a national park here. It's beautiful waters. Nice sand, cool stuff. I went to grab my bag from the boat and I got completely soaked. My shorts got soaked. Thankfully, it's really hot and we'll go swimming later anyway. Dennis is going already. Our first stop was Bamboo Island, which is a part of a national park. The island is uninhabited and we had some time to walk along the beach before moving on. We had lunch on Phi Phi Dan, the largest island in the Phi Phi group and the only one that's permanently inhabited. Snorkeling is one of our favorite activities when traveling to warm destinations, and this stop really delivered. The water was clear, there was plenty of fish, and we had enough time to actually snorkel without feeling rushed. After that, we stopped at Monkey Beach. Monkey Beach is home to long-tailed macaques, also known as crab-eating macaques. They're really cute, but they're also known for stealing food and personal items and can carry diseases, so visitors are advised to keep their distance. We also stopped for a swim at Pileh Bay on Pileh Island. The bay is surrounded by steep limestone cliffs which block waves and wind, making the water noticeably calmer than the open sea. We have made it to our last stop of the day, which is Moya Bay, and is this beautiful bay behind me. The final stop of the day was Maya Bay, which was featured in The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio. It was closed from 2018 to 2022 due to environmental damage and reopened with strict visitor limits. Swimming is now restricted and visits are timed, which helps protect the area. We are back at our hotel now, super tired but happy. We've had 2 full days of adventures and had so much fun. And Dennis is bringing me tea because he's super nice. Thank you, Dennis. The trip has been so much fun. Today we visited all the islands, went snorkeling and some monkeys, and we just got back to the hotel to see this beautiful sunset, although we kind of missed it by a little bit. The sun was just setting as we were approaching the hotel. Also, the boat ride was so rough, I'll never be able to brush through my hair. That wrapped up our 2 tours in 2 days. The scenery in this region is very unique and both tours were well organized with plenty of food, reasonable timing at each stop, and experienced crews. If you're short on time near Phuket and want to see the surrounding islands, this is an excellent way to do it. Today is our last day in Thailand. And oh my gosh, we've had such a good time. It's been so much fun, and it's just, there are so many really cool places to see in Thailand. There's so much to do. We've been so lucky to be able to visit all those places. And the food here is also amazing. So today, since it's our last day and we decided to just stay at the resort and relax. So this morning we had breakfast, took some pictures, then we just relaxed by the pool. For lunch today we had some afternoon tea, but a Thai version of that, and that was really nice as well. And so yeah, for the rest of the day we're just going to be relaxing, enjoying the views. Everything is so beautiful here on this property, so that's the plan. We saved our final day for the resort. Breakfast was included, the resort is new and still relatively quiet. The food was good, and we finally got to see that sunset from our balcony.